was Kung Fu Panda 4, followed by Dune Part 2. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Townscreen in Salem.
It's really important to have one go-to store to get all of our needs. I mean, we can buy anything from mineral to cattle feed to seed to fertilizer. It really helps simplify things just to have one store that you call and can supply all your needs. MFA is a whole farm solution.
A partner for your goals. MFA, your whole farm solution.
Here at KSMO Radio, we have 26 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. It's time to take a look at local news. Local news being brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. The Denton County Sheriff's Department has released some reports. On Friday, March 1st, a deputy conducted a traffic stop in the 1100 block of Highway B. During the course of the stop, the operator, a 38-year-old Salem man, was found to be driving on a suspended driving privilege. The subject was taken into custody and transported to the Denton County Jail. The next day, on Saturday, March 2nd, a deputy conducted a traffic stop in the 1100 block of South Louise Street. During the stop, the operator, a 38-year-old bunker man, was found to be driving without a valid license. A probable cause statement will be submitted to the Denton County Prosecutor's Office on the requested charges. Later that same day, a deputy responded to the 15,000 block of Highway C for reported burglary. The victim, a 35-year-old Lennox woman, advised a suspect had entered her home and stolen several items. Suspect information was obtained and a male juvenile was questioned. A report will be forwarded to the Denton County Juvenile Office. Then on Wednesday, March 6th, a deputy responded to the 400 block of County Road 5015 in reference to a wanted subject. A 56-year-old Salem woman was arrested and transported to the Denton County Jail, where she was incarcerated on the arrest warrant. On Friday, March 8th, the deputies responded to the 3900 block of County Road 5170 for a reported trespassing call. During the course of the investigation, a 37-year-old Salem man was arrested and transported to the Denton County Jail, where he was placed on a 24-hour hold pending issuance of formal charges. If anyone has any information regarding an ongoing investigation, please call the Denton County Sheriff's Office at 573-729-3241. The group called Concerned Citizens for Salem is inviting the public to attend a meet and greet to meet the candidates for mayor as well as East and West Ward aldermen who will be on the ballot on April 2nd, as well as incumbent officials who will not be running on this election. The meet and greet will be held tonight at 7 o'clock at the Wilson Family Center at 1000 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Following the introductions, there will be a Q&A session that will allow all the candidates to speak on the numerous issues concerning the public. The meet and greet is free and open to everyone, with coffee and light refreshments provided. It is an opportunity for anyone who wants to be acquainted with the people that want to serve us as representatives of the city of Salem who are on the April 2nd ballot. The Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors will be meeting at 6 o'clock Tuesday, March 12th at the fire station located at number 2 South Main Street. After the roll call, the board will go into closed session to discuss personnel, policies, and procedures before they approve the consent agenda, which includes the financial reports, minutes, and budget review. The board will review the scheduled events on the calendar, discuss the monthly reimbursement report, and talk about old business, including SCBA bottle purchase, lawn care service, the tower lease program, repair of water damaged rooms, and audit requests for the department, new truck purchase, and other information. In new business, the board will discuss policy and procedures, interview new firefighter candidates. After Chief Floyd gives his reports, the board will set the date for the next meeting. The meeting will then be adjourned, and the meeting of the Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors Tuesday evening is open to the public. Stay right here. I'm going to be back with more news after this message.
It's a mystery where Old Spice finds its amazing scents like Himalayan sea salt, but I'm thrilled they have because no other body wash exfoliates and moisturizes 24/7 like Old Spice Gentleman's Himalayan sea salt body wash. Now, if only there was a mountain range separating the Indian subcontinent from the Tibetan plateau where I could hide my Old Spice and keep my family from stealing it, my impossibly smooth skin will finally be safe.
Continuing with local news. Between February 17th and March 1st, there were a total of 180 calls for service to the Salem Police Department. Officers conducted 20 traffic stops for various traffic violations, with 3 resulting in a summons or arrest. Officers also conducted 7 traffic accident investigations. On Monday evening, February 19th at 6 o'clock, officers on patrol noticed a male subject who had active warrants walk into Walmart. Officers searched for the man and were able to locate 32-year-old Terry Storm of Salem, who was incarcerated on 3 capious warrants for a parole violation, possession of a controlled substance, and property damage. Early Thursday morning, February 22nd, at about 5 o'clock, officers conducted a traffic stop near Franklin Street and Highway 72 on a vehicle having malfunctioning lights. During the stop, it was found that the driver of the vehicle had an active warrant out of Dent County. Robert Lewis, age 35 of Salem, was arrested and incarcerated at the Dent County Jail on a capious warrant for possession of a controlled substance. During the evening of Monday, February 26, at approximately 6 o'clock, officers concluded a short-term investigation into the location of a female with capious warrants out of Texas County. As a result, Amy Jackson, age 40 of Salem, was arrested and incarcerated at the Dent County Jail on 2 capious warrants for burglary and stealing. Finally, on the afternoon of Wednesday, February 28th, close to 2 o'clock, officers located a male subject who had an active warrant for his arrest. 26-year-old Jacob Bussey of Salem was arrested on his warrant for possession of a controlled substance. Bussey was later released on his own recognizance. Please contact the Salem Police Department at 573-729-4242 if you have any information regarding any investigation. The Salem R80 Board of Education will be holding their regular meeting Thursday evening at 5:30 in the Salem R80 boardroom. The consent agenda includes the approval of all previous minutes, the approval of bills, food service report, attendance report, approval of the substitute list, and program evaluations. Shannon Phelps will be recognized for the Elementary Honors Choir. Dr. Reed and Dr. Wills will then give their report to the board before the administration reports from William Lynch, the Upper Elementary, Middle School, and Senior High. Clay Moody will then give an update on athletics and activities, followed by special education, report from instructional coaches, and technology. New business to be brought before the board include approval of content classroom management system provider, board policy updates, MSBA membership, approve high school course offering change, approve insurance renewal, set summer school dates for May 20th to June 7th, set April board meeting date, and hear any resignations, if any. The board will then go into executive session to discuss personnel, including hiring of teachers, approving extra duty contracts, and approving extended days contracts. The board will then return to open session and adjourn. Salem Ranger District will be hiring 2 or 3 high school students for the Youth Conservation Corps program this summer. Students and recent graduates between the ages of 15 and 18 are welcome and encouraged to apply. The deadline to apply is March 29th by the close of business at 4:30 in the afternoon. For more information or if you have questions, contact the main office at 573-729-6656. Blank applications are available to Salem Ranger Station at 1301 South Main Street, right here in Salem. They are open from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon weekdays. The Missouri Invasive Plant Council, in partnership with the Forest Relief of Missouri, Forest Keeling Nursery, and the Missouri Department of Conservation, will host a Calais pear, also known as Bradford pears, buyback program in locations around the state on April 23rd. On this date, Citizens who complete event registration will receive a free native tree when they show a photo of a cut-down Calera pear tree from their property. Registration for the Calera pear buyback event is open starting March 15th through April 15th. On the registration form, participants will choose their event location, select a native tree, and upload a photo of the cut-down Bradford pear tree. One free, non-invasive native tree will be given to a registered participants at the selected location on the day of the event from 3 to 6 in the afternoon. Participants will receive potted native trees donated by Forest Relief and Forest Keeling Nursery in 3-gallon containers that stand between 2 and 4 feet tall. The trees are young and small to ensure the least amount of stress on the tree and planting process, as well as easier transportation. To register, or for more information about this event, including a full list of native tree species offered and how to identify Calera pear trees, contact Missouri Invasive Plant Council Coordinator Emily Render at 573-569-8659 or online at info@moinvasives.org. That's info@moinvasives.org. And that has been a look at local news that was brought to you by your hometown radio station, KSMO. Let's take a look at some of those specials at Country Mart in Salem today. They've got green cabbage, 78 cents a pound. Fresh blackberries, $2.19 for a 6-ounce size container. And Paul Piazza, raw peeled and delivered raw shrimp, 31 to 40 count, 1 pound, $7.99. That's just some of the specials at Country Mart in Salem on Highway 3272 East, where they're open 7 days a week for your shopping convenience.
I lock up my Old Spice Fiji aluminum-free dry spray to keep that 24/7 lasting freshness safe for myself. Fresh coconuts, palm trees in the wind. It's like catching waves in Fiji. Actually, I just talked myself into a refreshing spritz of Fiji. My Old Spice is missing! No!
Well, here at KSMO Radio, we have 38 minutes after the hour 7 or 12 minutes to the hour of 8, whichever way you want to look at it. And it's time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The St. Louis Cardinals beat the Washington Nationals 7-6 on Friday, then lost to the New York Mets 9-3 on Saturday. Yesterday, the Redbirds beat the Miami Marlins 12-8. They will play the Nationals again today, and surprise, great, they're going to be right here on KSMO at 11:10 today as the Cards take on the Nationals. So be sure and tune in to St. Louis Cardinal baseball this afternoon. Actually, this morning, 11:10. St. Louis Blues lost to the New York Rangers Saturday 4-0. They will play the Boston Bruins tonight at 5:30, and we're going to have that game right here as well following the Cardinals game. The Missouri Tigers lost to the LSU Tigers Saturday 84-80. The Kansas City Royals beat the Texas Rangers Friday 4-2. Then on Saturday they beat the Diamondbacks 6-5, and on Sunday afternoon they lost to the Athletics 6-3. And that's been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned. I've got the Daily Investment Report just ahead.
This spotlight on soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. Missouri Soy Innovation Scholarship winner Jeff Barazone aims to increase Missouri soybean growers' profits by minimizing yield losses from a well-known pest.
We test their fields for plant parasites in their fields and all the plant parasites that are potential problems for them, including the soybean cyst nematode that is the most damaging pathogen of soybean in North America.
As part of his PhD studies at the University of Missouri, Barazone from Brazil is also researching SCN-resistant soybean varieties and nematode protectant seed treatments.
There are a lack of information for some of those studies in Missouri, and we are trying to fill those gaps.
Learn more online at mosoy.org from Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Well, here at KSMO, it's now time for the Daily Stock Market Report, brought to you as a courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones has been serving investors since 1922, and they can assist you today. Now, our Daily Investment Report with Ms. Teresa Whalen. Teresa?
This is Teresa Whalen bringing you the Daily Financial Market Report on behalf of financial advisors Joe Brand, Leah Nash, and also Edward Jones. Today's U.S. equities closed lower. The Dow closed down 69 points to close at 38,723. The NASDAQ closed down 188 points to close at 16,085. The S&P closed down 34 points to close at 5,124. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.08%. The price of crude oil was down $1.01 to close at $77.92, and the spot price for gold was up $19.20 to close at $2,184.40. For stocks of local interest, we have Ameren Corporation at $73.01, down 7 cents. AT&T $17.20, up 15 cents. Boeing $198.49, down $4.54. Dollar General $157.31, down $1.62. ExxonMobil $108.38, up $1.01. McDonald's $292.55, up $1.44. Microsoft $406.22, down $2.92. PepsiCo $163.05, down 6 cents. Pfizer $27.22, up 43 cents. Procter & Gamble $160.35, down 27 cents. And U.S. Bancorp $43.26, down 8 cents. Walmart $60.12, down 24 cents. This has been today's Financial Market Report, brought to you on behalf of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing, right here in Salem, Missouri, bringing you this Wall Street to Main Street report.
Thank you very much, Teresa. That's been the Daily Investment Report, brought to you as a courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. If you'd like more information, stop by their offices right here in Salem at 907 South Pershing, or you can call them at 573-729-3831. Stay right here. We've got Operation Weather Watch. That's coming up next.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Choosing the right crop insurance for your farm operation shouldn't be overwhelming. That's why FCS Financial makes it easy with a dedicated team of crop insurance specialists who can help you find the best solutions to protect your operation. And it's this dedication and experience that makes FCS Financial experts at finding solutions for each unique situation. You're more than a policy. We take the time to get to know you, your operation, and your needs. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just beginning, we have the tools you need to help you manage your risk and keep business running smoothly. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. Closing date for spring policies is March 15th. Contact your FCS Financial crop insurance expert at myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
An equal opportunity provider.
Well, here at KSMO, we're coming up on 7:45, and it's time for Operation Weather Watch, a complete summary of weather in the KSMO listening area. And it's being brought to you by the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Healthy Dent County, and the Salem Fitness Center. If you'd like more information about the services they offer, call them at 573-729-8163. or drop by 1200 West Roller Road right here in Salem. Well, surface high pressure is pushing south of the area early this morning, with southerly winds occurring across the area. A warmer air mass is advecting into the area, and highs will warm into the upper 60s to the lower 70s this afternoon. Once temperatures start to increase late this morning, afternoon mixing will allow gusty winds to develop. As the sun begins to set this evening, winds will weaken to 10 miles per hour or less. Momentum transfer values support wind gusts up to 20 to 30 miles per hour, though, this afternoon. The strongest winds will occur across southeastern Kansas and western Missouri. A dry air mass is also in place across the region today, and afternoon humidity values will generally drop to 25 to 30% range, but some locations will have the potential to drop to near 20%. Elevated fire weather conditions will be possible this afternoon across the entire area, mainly for finer fuels that are sufficiently dried out from the recent heavy rainfall. The warmer air mass will remain in place across the area through the middle of the week, and highs will warm into the lower to middle 70s Tuesday through Thursday. On Tuesday, the surface will be between us and the Gulf, so the moisture return will have to move around the high, but nonetheless, humidity values start to slowly increase from west to east across the area. Gusty southerly winds up to 25 to 35 miles are expected on Tuesday as well. The strongest winds will occur across the west, where the higher RH values will be. There could still be some localized elevated weather conditions on Tuesday, while relative humidity values are still recovering. An upper-level shortwave trough will move east across the Central Plains on Tuesday and across the area Tuesday night. Instability will start to increase in the area of better moisture return across southeast Kansas and western Missouri Tuesday evening. A cap will also be in place, but models are showing a small area of uncapped elevated MU Cape developing ahead of the trough Tuesday evening, with MU Cape values around 500 to 1,000 J per kilogram. The low-level jet will increase across the area Tuesday evening, and with the short wave, should provide enough lift to get scattered storms across the area Tuesday afternoon. We're not expecting widespread severe storms, but a few strong storms will be possible with hail up to the size of quarters. Those are possible with a few of the strongest storms. MU Cape should weaken overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning, but enough may remain for a few storms to remain possible into Wednesday morning. An active weather pattern will then continue from the middle to the end of this week as an upper-level trough digs into the southwestern continental United States. Ensemble guidance is coming into better agreement that the low will cut off across the desert southwest late this week. The cutoff low would overall limit the widespread excessive rainfall threat over the area and keep the bulk of the heavier rainfall south and east of the area, though locally heavy rainfall is still a possibility in and around any thunderstorms that occur. Showers and storms are still possible across the area at times from late Wednesday into Friday as a series of shortwave energy moves off the main low out of the southwest. Much of this activity will feed off a nocturnal low-level jet with scattered storms in the 20 to 50% range again, expected to develop Wednesday night. A few strong storms with hail, the main risk, will again be possible across southeastern Kansas and western Missouri late Wednesday evening into early Thursday morning. The upper-level low becomes completely cut off across the desert southwest late this week, and additional shortwave energy will move into the area, supporting higher rain chances in the 40 to 80% range Thursday night and early Friday morning. A few strong to severe thunderstorms could again be possible if enough instability can develop. A cooler and drier air mass will then move into the region this Friday and Saturday with highs in the upper 50s to lower 60s. A reinforcing shot of cooler air will move into the region Sunday into early next week, with highs only forecast to be in the lower to middle 50s. Additional rain chances remain low in that less than 10% range through the weekend as moisture returns is very limited. Well, our climate report indicates that yesterday's high was 60 degrees at 3:45 yesterday afternoon. The record high for yesterday's date was 80 degrees in 1955. Yesterday's low was 26 degrees at 6:20 yesterday morning, with our record low being 5 in 1948. We had no precipitation yesterday, month to date, and March 1 to date, which are all the same. 1 in 51/100 inches of rainfall, with 1 in 600 being normal. Since January 1, we've had 4.93 inches, or 4.93 however you want to share that, with record for this time of year, actually normal, I should say, being 6 inches. So we are 1 7/100 inches behind for the year, behind the normal. Well, for today's date, normal high would be 57, with the record high being 85 in 1911. Normal low would be 35, with the record low being a -3 degrees in 1948. The sun rose this morning at 7:22, and it'll set at 7:10 this evening. Well, let's look at that local weather forecast. Today will be sunny with a high temperature reaching near 68 degrees. Winds will be out of the southwest at 9 to 14 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, skies should be clear with low around 41 degrees. Southerly winds will be 7 to 11 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Tuesday will be mostly sunny with high near 70 degrees. Southerly winds will be 10 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour, and our wind chill value early Tuesday morning will be as low as 35 degrees. Tuesday night, we do have a 30% chance of showers with partly cloudy skies, low around 49 degrees. Winds will be out of the southwest at 13 to 17 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Wednesday should be partly sunny with a high temperature near 72 degrees. Winds will be out of the south at 13 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. We have a 30% chance of showers after midnight Wednesday night, with breezy conditions, partly cloudy skies, and low around 55 degrees. Thursday, we do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms also possible during the afternoon. Chance of precipitation for Thursday is 50%, with partly sunny skies and a high near 74. Showers are likely and maybe a thunderstorm on Thursday night, with mostly cloudy skies and low around 43. Then Friday will be partly sunny with a high near 57. Skies should be partly cloudy Friday night with low temperature around 37 degrees. Then Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 62 degrees. Saturday night, we expect partly cloudy skies, low around 39, and Sunday mostly sunny with a high temperature near 58 degrees. And that is Operation Weather Watch, complete summary of weather in the KSMO listening area, and it's been brought to you by the Salem Community Center, the Armory, the home for Healthy Dent County, and the Salem Fitness Center. If you'd like more information about fingerprinting, rural addressing, or meeting rooms, call 573-729-8163 or drop by 1200 West Roller Road right here in Salem.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Roller Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
Here at KSMO Radio, we're coming up on 6 minutes till the hour of 8 o'clock, and it's time for the Civic Record. Civic Record is a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record this morning is being brought to you by Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South at Roosevelt. That's where you'll find a full line of quality household furniture, great selection of bedding, and outstanding collection of flooring at the lowest possible prices. Call them today at 573-729-3422 or stop by on Highway 19 South. Southtown Furniture, truly where the bargains are. Deborah Jean Reed of Steelville passed away Thursday, March 7th at the age of 62 years. Funeral services for Deborah Reed will be today at 1 o'clock at the Brent Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation will be start this morning at 11 o'clock and will continue until service time at 1. Entry will be in the Steelville Cemetery. Deborah Jean Reed is survived by her parents, Floyd and Shirley Reed of Steelville, one brother, Denny Reed, and wife Janine of Baldwin, special cousin and friend, Patricia E. Allen of Springfield, a number of aunts, uncles, cousins, other relatives, and friends also survive. Memorials are suggested to the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation or the donor's choice. And all arrangements for Deborah Jean Reed of Steelville are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Velma Ray Rohr, age 87 of Salem, passed away Monday, February 26th. William Eugene Rohr, age 81 of Salem, passed away December 1st, 2023. Funeral services will be held Saturday at 12 noon in the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will be held also on Saturday from 11 in the morning till 12 noon. Burial will be in the Bourbon Cemetery. Velma is survived by a host of loving nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and friends. And all arrangements for Velma Ray Rohr and William Eugene Rohr, both of Salem, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. James Jimmy Franklin Medeiros, age 87 of Cook Station, passed away Sunday, March 3rd. Funeral services for Jimmy Medeiros will be Monday, March 18th at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will also be on Monday, March 18th from 10 o'clock till service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Gladden Empire Cemetery. Jimmy is survived by his children, Karina Nelson and husband Terry of Illinois, Crystal Pyatt of Cook Station, Carmel Pence of Kansas, Carla Watson of Cook Station, Candace Turner and husband Dale of Salem, and Timmy Medeiros and wife Jamie of Flat. Many grandchildren and great-grandchildren also survive, along with special friend Vernon Booker and several nieces, nephews, other relatives, and friends. And all arrangements for James Jimmy Franklin Medeiros of Cook Station are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Please stay tuned. I'm going to be right back with more of Civic Record.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently outyields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX Field Scale Demonstration Trials.
Continuing with Civic Record, the Knights of Columbus will continue their fish fries on Friday nights at the Sacred Heart Church Hall from 4 to 7 p.m. through March 22nd. Their menu includes fried fish, hush puppies, coleslaw, baked beans, green beans, French fries, dessert, and drink. Now, it's all you can eat, and the charge for adults is $15 and kids 5 to 10 eat for $8. You can dine in or carry out. The Salem Public Library and Dent County astronomers will host an eclipse exploration Tuesday, March 12th at 6 p.m. This is a chance to learn about the upcoming total solar eclipse next month. This free program will be in the library's north basement meeting room. A limited number of eclipse glasses will be available for those who attend. No library card is required to attend. Everyone is invited out this Friday, March 15th to the Salem Eagles Club. They'll be having an all-you-can-eat fish fry and the fixings for $12 a plate from 5 to 8. and then karaoke by Backwoods Productions from 7 to 11. It's open to the public at the Salem Eagles Club on Highway 32 West, just past the airport. Everyone's also invited out this Saturday, March 16th, the Salem Eagles Club. They're going to have a cornhole tournament beginning at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, then a corned beef and cabbage dinner for $12 from 5 to 8. Then to end the evening, karaoke by Stagecoach Productions from 8 to 11. All that is open to the public at the Salem Eagles Club, located on Highway 32 West, just past the airport. Well, let's take a look at that menu for today at the Salem Senior Center meal site, 604 North McGrath Lane. Their menu for today includes liver or Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, peas and onions, milk, and dessert. Now, that menu is subject to change based on the availability of food. Their soup and salad bar will start at 10:30, and then they will serve the meal from 11:30 to 12:30. The suggested contribution for those 60 years of age and above is $5, and those under the age of 60 it's $7. If you'd like more information from the Salem Senior Center, feel free to call 573-729-2373. Well, that has been the Civic Record, a program of church and civic news, and the mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record has been brought to you by Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 south at Roosevelt, 2 blocks south of the Crossroads Shopping Center. Call them today at 573-729-342 or stop by Southtown Furniture, part of the Baudar family of furniture stores with the 4th generation serving you. Southtown Furniture is truly where the bargains are.
Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem has been serving the smart shopper since 1922. And if you're looking for appliances, Southtown has Speed Queen, Frigidaire, and GE. You'll find a nice selection of washers, dryers, refrigerators, and stoves. Southtown offers free delivery and setup, and they do accept Visa and MasterCard. Stop by and see what Southtown Furniture has to offer, located on Highway 19 South right here in Salem.
Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Well, here at KSMO, we have 2 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, and it's time to take another look at that Salem Senior Citizen menu for today, and it's being brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Well, their menu today includes liver or Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes, gravy, peas and onions, milk, and dessert. That'll be served from 11 to 12:30, and that menu is subject to change based on the availability of food. Their soup and salad bar will start serving at 10:30. The suggested contribution for those 60 and over, $5, and those under the age of 60, it's $7. If you need more information from the Salem Senior Center, call them at 573-729-2373. Well, that has been the not the Civic Record, but that's been the Senior Citizen menu for today, and it was brought to you by KSMO Radio.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free. Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Stay tuned to KSMO Radio. Right now, we've got 5 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. Outside our studios, our temperature is up to 30 degrees. Stay right here. We've got news from the Missouri Net coming up, followed by AP. Then agribusiness news. Lots more ahead on KSMO, your hometown radio station.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently outyields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX field scale demonstration trials.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. A 17-year-old inmate has died at the St. Charles Juvenile Justice Center. The details surrounding Romeo Calhoun's death are under investigation, according to a St. Charles County judge who indicates there is no evidence suggesting foul play. According to Calhoun's mother, Peggy Davis, he did not get the medicine he needed for his mental illnesses while being held. The judge did not disclose the reason why Calhoun was being held at the detention center. Victims of radioactive waste in the St. Louis area are another step closer to getting help from the federal government. The U.S. Senate has passed Senator Josh Hawley's legislation to extend a federal law for 5 more years and add Missouri to the list of states where victims can get compensated for radiation exposure. Fellow Republican Missouri U.S. Senator Eric Schmidt supports the bill.
We spend a lot of money, and we can debate on whether or not that's worth it or not. But I think if we took off the red jerseys and we took off the blue jerseys and really focused on what we should really be doing here. One of the things that we should be doing is protecting our own citizens.
But the $50 billion price tag will likely be too high for some Republican leaders in the U.S. House, the bill's next stop. Missouri Congresswoman Ann Wagner told the Kansas City Star that the House is not looking to raise deficits and debts any further than they already are. That's a quote. Hawley responded by blasting Wagner on social media, accusing her of turning her back on her constituents, but she responded by saying she will do all she can to get the bill passed. What's next for the St. Joseph School Board now that it's rejected a proposed 4-day school week? School Board President LaTanya Williams voted for the proposal and says there's already been fallout from its defeat.
It has been 2 days, a day and a half after the board meeting, and the resignation's already coming in. A day after the board meeting, I think that means something.
Voting against was Vice President Kenneth Reeder, who says instead of a shortened school week, the Northwest Missouri District should work towards raising teacher pay.
A levy, a true levy just for teachers' salary raises, I'm all in for that.
This is Missouri Net.
Freedom isn't just a word, it should be a way of life for all Missourians. Wouldn't it be wonderful to live in a state where you're free from excessive taxes, regulations, and corporate handouts, and free to send your children to the school of your choice? That's why we at the Show Me Institute put together our 2024 Missouri Blueprint, a roadmap on how the state can progress to a bright future. The blueprint covers policy ideas from a Bill of Rights for parents to government transparency, school report cards, healthcare reform, and more. Our vision is for Missouri to be a place where entrepreneurs can pursue their dreams, parents are free to direct the education of their children, and a growing economy provides opportunities for all. Critical to achieving this vision is a government that understands the value of freedom in the lives and future of our people. Check out our 2024 Missouri Blueprint, moving Missouri forward at showmeinstitute.org. The Show Me Minute has been brought to you by Show Me Institute and Show Me Opportunity.
The annual Springing Forward, Falling Back clock switch getting old. Anthony Morbith reports.
With the annual twice-a-year clock switching, a poll is out about springing forward. A recent St. Louis University YouGov poll found that Missouri voters prefer springing forward to daylight saving time. In February, the poll asked 900 likely Missouri voters their preferences on daylight saving time. The poll found that a vast majority of the voters preferred a consistent time throughout the year. About 47% of voters say they would prefer to see daylight daylight saving time year-round, compared to 31% indicating they would prefer standard time year-round. Only 16% of the voters preferred to continue to switch back and forth between the two, as most of the U.S. does right now.
The FBI is looking for potential victims in the Kansas City area of a multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme. And the Missouri House has passed legislation that looks to protect the rights of religious student groups at public universities. You can find news online anytime at MissouriNet.com. This is MissouriNet.
You can pay your inter-county electric bill with the pay-by-phone system, providing a payment option available to all members at no charge. This option is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go ahead and give it a try. You can call 866-621-3679 to pay your bill this month at whatever time of day is convenient for you. This service, provided by Intercounty Electric, allows you to make a payment or check your account status.
Let's take a look at some of those specials at Country Mart. These are in effect today and tomorrow. They've got Red Diamond Tea. You can pick up 2 gallon for $6. Blue Ribbon Classic Ice Cream, $2.99, and Banquet Pot Pies, 5 for $5. That's just some of the specials today at Country Mart in Salem on Highway 3272 East.
Keeping your fields clean all season long? Now that's a boss move.